Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back for the road to top 10 in ORAS UU. Today we're going to be hitting up the, I think we're in the 1600s now. I laddered up a bit with this team that my boy Teal passed me. It's pretty cool. Has a few weaknesses. Pokemon like the Blade are definitely pressuring, even Electivire, when you give it a wild charge boost. I mean a motor drive boost. And they crit you. But it's still a pretty cool team. Definitely a pretty cool team. We are around, what part of the ladder are we? We are number 79, 1621 on the ladder. So almost close to top 10. Top 10 being 1733, a little bit over 100 points away. It's a really fun team with Sub, DD, Haxorus, with Lumberry, which is pretty cool versus stall teams. We got this super offensive team right here, right off the bat. I want to lead off with Beedrill just because I can U-turn out of there. Actually, he leads off an Empoleon, so what I'm going to do first is just Drill Run. I don't see a reason not to. I don't die to any hit he wants to go for anyway. And it's not like Beedrill's super important in this game. I mean, it does outspeed his entire team. But, I mean, the main purpose of it is to plow through him anyway. It's not like I actually have a good switch into Empoleon anyway. So, we're just going to go for Drill Run. It'll be a 2-hit KO no matter what set it is, as he goes right for Scald. Hopefully he does not burn us, as he unfortunately does. However, I can just follow it up with a U-turn. I do have the aromatherapy in the back. Wish he went for Stealth Rock first over anything else, but regardless, we can just go for U-turn right here. If I was my opponent, I go out to Donphan. I wouldn't let my Empoleon be so low. So he actually goes up to Chestnut, which is fine as well. Wonder if he's packing the Rocky Helmet, as he is not. And looks like your flying resist is low, buddy. So we're going to go right out into our Bandit Crobat and just start clicking Brave Bird at this point. Empoleon will be 2-hit KO'd. If it's offensive Donphan, it will be 2-hit KO'd as well. No reason not to click it. In fact, if I was my opponent, I wouldn't even click Spiky Shield right here, just because I don't see the point in it. If I'm a Leftovers Crobat, I'll get back my Leftovers anyway. So he's going to switch out into Empoleon. Like I said, that will be 2-hit KO'd by the... Oh my god, it just died. I thought it was going to be 2-hit KO, but it decided to die. So we're able to get rid of the Empoleon, which is huge. Gyarados is going to come out, and what I can do is... I think hard into Swampert is the play, but then again, if he's a Roar variant, that's not the play. I could go Fortress and Volt Switch, but if he's sub D... Well, okay, Fortress is the play, because if he's sub, then he doesn't have Taunt. Okay, so... Alternatively, I think Hard and Swampert is actually the better play. Yeah, let me just go to the Hard and Swampert route. Yeah, I'm definitely making that play. So, in any case, we're going out to Swampert, as he is going to double out into his Infernape. I do not want to stay in, just in case he does it the Grass Knot, so I'm going to switch on to my Fortress. Also, if he goes for U-turn, this isn't too bad, because Fortress can, you know, obviously Volt Switch around. I guess his Tri-attacking Porygon could be an issue. I doubt he's a Grass Knot variant on this team. I feel like he's more Bandit or Scarf. Actually, I'm going to go for my Stealth Rock. Oh, he's actually Lead. Alright, so we're going to get up our rocks right here. Lead doesn't run Grass Knot. Even if he did a Grass Knot, it wouldn't OHKO me. Not from a non-Life Orb set. So he's Lead Sash Infernape, or he just has fake... What? Alright, so regardless, we are able to get up our Stealth Rock right now. Really nice for us. I can go on to Fortress right here and just proceed to Rapid Spin away any hazards that Chestnut wants to go for. As he makes a nice play and doubles out into Donphan. Good play on my opponent's part, expecting the Fortress to want to come out. I'm not sure if he's Assault Vest Donphan. I think he is, because his Infernape had the Fake Out. So I can fire off a Scald anyway. It's going to do a decent amount regardless of what he wants to do, as he wants to spin. And I can just go for my rocks right here. The good thing is, Assault Vest Donphan doesn't run defense. It's usually max attack, max HP. So with rocks up, I will be able to 2-hit KO him with Brave Bird anyway. Porygon is going to come out, and this is a threat. Why does Florges just win, though? I'm just going to phase him out. If he knocks me out, he specs, which he is. And I can just go right out into my Beedrill. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to Poison Jab, and I'm going to die to protect anyway. So I want to get off damage or even force him out. He goes Chestnut. That's even better for me, because we're able to get off a bit of damage on him. Right now, I still have this Beedrill sack, which I'm actually going to sack it later. So I'm going to go out into my Florges right here and be able to click Moonblast, as he is going to go for Synthesis. Again, still not bad for me at all. I'm pretty sure Moonblast will be able to 2-hit KO Donphan. right now, and he doesn't have a good switch in at all. Gyarados doesn't take this well. Infernape will take about half. Porygon is going to take about half. And I mainly wanted that Stealth Rock damage, that way it 100% dies to Brave Bird. I'll do the calc right now, but I'm pretty sure Crobat didn't kill it from full. But I'm pretty sure now Crobat does kill Specs Porygon Z. So, yeah, see? There was a small chance that it didn't kill, and I'm not going to risk that crap. So, this is good for me as well that he ended up going for the Spike because, well, I could Calm Mind up right here if I really wanted to. But I can always sack this and then Brave Bird later with Donphan, so I'm actually going to do that. So, I can sack my Beedrill to the Donphan spin and then Brave Bird with my Crobat, but he actually decides to go into Gyarados, which I don't mind because I can Moonblast this thing once and do, what, about 30, 40%, 36%. Nice, nice, nice. Nice damage. It's definitely nice damage. And at this point, I'm just going to Moonblast again. I take a Waterfall anyway. And we're just going to go out into our Beedrill as fodder. I saved my Florges as fodder as well. I didn't expect him to, I definitely didn't expect him to want to go for the, Dragon Dance right there. And honestly, I expect him to double back out on Donphan, or switch out into Donphan, but I'm going to go for Volt Switch anyway. I could take a hit. He needs to Waterfall flinch me twice, I believe, for me to go down. And if that does happen, I'll be sad. But then, when Gyarados comes in, I can always play some mind games with Haxorus, if anything. I'm just going to go for Volt Switch, though. Did he show it off already? He did not. I mean, I can always spin away his hazard anyway. The point is, keeping Gyarados low means that any one of my Mons can knock it out anyway. So I'm in a good position regardless. He actually chooses the Dragon Dance up. Really interesting play on our opponent's part because that obviously gained him nothing right there. I don't know what he expected. A Rapid Spin? There's no way. Even if I went for Gyro Ball right there, with 2 DDs, he would definitely go down. So Crobat is going to come out, and Donphan is going to come out. I'm just going to Brave Bird and kill this thing. I would not go down to recoil alongside it, and he can't even flinch me because of Inner Focus. This decides to come out, and I can just Brave Bird this and knock it out. And all I gotta do is, what if he's Fake Out SD? There's no way you're Fake Out SD, right? I didn't have another play anyway, so we'll just Volt Switch right here. Alright, he's Flamethrower. Okay, hopefully Haxorus doesn't go down somehow. What if he Shook a Berry, Fake Out SD? I know we don't go down to close combat. Not 88% anyway. I guess that's his best attack to hit me with, but we'll be able to knock him out the Earth. That was really anticlimactic right there. We'll be able to knock him out the Earthquake, and that's going to be game. So, good game. It's stressful against the start. Oh, good game, dude. Okay. I guess he subscribed to me. Did he say something early on in the game? I generally notice if someone says, hey, man, what's up? Or, hey, Joey, or something like that, but I don't think he said anything. Yeah. And not playing Smog Tour today. Sorry, my friend Tony was asking me if I was playing Smog Tour, so I figured I would answer him. We got another game. I like my opponent's team. Why does it look so Infuga based? Like legit. Looks like Infuga made this team. His best lead is definitely Arcanine or Aggron, but I'm going to lead off with Beedrill anyway because I can Mega Evolve and get off a nice either Protect, or I can get off a U-turn versus the slower Mons on his team. If he leads off a Gardevoir, I would think it's Scarf. We'll see though. He won't trace my adaptability, which is a good thing. He does lead off on Machamp. Flex on these trainers, Machamp. This is an annoying Mon to deal with. And you know what? This Pokemon doesn't do too much to me. I'm just going to Poison Jab right here, as he does go hard into Arcanine. Yeah, I'm definitely Poison Jabbing. No point. Like, Machamp is a Pokemon you can't switch into Dynamic Punches on. I do have Florges, but I would have rather have weakened him. Goes out to Arcanine, so I know he's more than likely a defensive variant with Will-O-Wisp. Regardless, the best play is going out to Swampert and get him my rocks. Anyway, Will-O-Wisp is more than likely incoming. Yep, I saw the Rocky Helmet. I saw the damage from Stab, Poison Jab, even after Intimidate. But I can get him my rocks right here. As he chooses to go hard into Tentacruel. Haxorus is really, really nice right now to go out into. I cannot be burnt by Scald, which is great. Aggron hasn't Mega Evolved either. I mean, I can be burned, obviously, but I have the Lumberry right there, and I can just go right for Earthquake, as he is faster, but Haxorus is living. Adamant Earthquake, rocks are here to stay. Tentacruel is gone. Goodbye, goodbye. I guess he could have the Defog on Salamence if he wants, but we're able to knock out Tentacruel. Offensive Tentacruel, that's cool. No pun intended. Machamp is going to come out. Assuming BP is going to happen. I'm just going to go out into my Crobat. On the BP. I mean, I take a hit anyway. Yeah, BP does happen. And what I can do is go for U-turn, keep up a bit of momentum as Aggron's more than likely going to come out. And we can get up some hazards versus that thing. I guess he could have Fire Punch. As long as I keep Fortress healthy-ish, or Florges healthy-ish, I should be able to deal with Salamence as well as Machamp, as well as Gardevoir. So we're going to go Aggron. Again, he could have Fire Punch, but the fact that he has Machamp, Salamence, Tentacruel, and Arcanine to weaken Steel types, I don't think he has Fire Punch. I could be wrong, though. I mean, we tank one Fire Punch anyway. The more important part is getting up this Spike and putting Aggron, lowering Aggron, because Aggron's like the hardest Pokemon for us to beat right now, so. He does go for Dragon Tail. Hopefully Swampert comes out. Nice. That was exactly what I asked for. And we can just Scald right here. It's going to do more than Earthquake anyway, especially because we're burnt. And again, it does have that chance to burn, which we all know and love, right? No? Just me? I guess just me. But we'll fire off another Scald. If Salamence wants to come out, I mean, I do have Florges in the back. Gardevoir comes out, which it does. Again, Florges in the back is really nice for this. And I definitely want to keep my Swampert alive. I actually like the fact that I'm burnt right now just because it puts me closer to Torrent, so Arcanine can't, like, smack me. We're going to sack our Haxorus right here to the Stealth Rock just to see if this is Scarf Gardevoir, what it wants to do. He does choose to go for Moonblast, and what I can do is go right out into my Fortress. We do tank a Moonblast, don't we? I'm going to spin right here. I'm thinking Arcanine's going to want to come out. And the next time the Gardevoir comes out, it's not going to be able to take a hit. Yeah, I'm going to spin right here. Oh god, he is Specs. Alright, so we're able to get rid of the rocks, which is really nice. We know that it's Specs damage. Beedrill can take one hit, I'm pretty sure, and we can go for U-turn. I'm going to keep my Fortress as fodder for his Aggron to spin against. We do take the Moonblast, as I said, and bringing in Arcanine is pretty much what I want to do right now. So Aggron comes out, and what I can do is just get up some nice hazards versus this thing with my Fortress, which is why we kept it alive. The second he decides to go for Stealth Rock, I Rapid Spin it away. And then if he kills me, then Swampert comes out anyway. So yeah, we're definitely getting up more spikes here. Arcanine is too big of a threat. We need to put Aggron in the range of Brave Bird. I can sweep him with Brave Bird or Moonblast at any given point. Arcanine does not beat Florges 1v1 unless it has Roar. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna try. But like I said, I'm very confident that he does not knock me out with any attack from Aggron anyway. Or I'm very confident that Arcanine does not beat Florges. So I'm going to go for another Spike. I mean, we are going to get confused right here, so we have to play through that. Which we're not able to break through, unfortunately. But I can just go for another one. Another one. This is more than likely AV Machamp. But at this point, everything goes down to Brave Bird. So we're going right for that. Everything. And he even sacks the Machamp, which I thought what he would do is actually save it to try and late game DP sweep me. Because my Beedrill was so low. But that obviously worked out for me as Arcanine is going to come out. And what I can do is go right out into my Swampert. I click Scald because Scald knocks out Aggron. It knocks out and Gardevoir as well. And even if he wants to double, I would actually love if he doubles. As he goes right for extreme speed. So I can just start firing off some Scalds. I don't mind that at all. He's not going to be taking these Scalds well at all because Aggron is more bulky. Oh my god, I even crit him. That's unfortunate for our opponent. And the thing is, when Salamence comes out, I'm going to click Roar. That's the best play just in case he is DD, no matter what. After the Spike and Stealth Rock, Aggron will go down to Scald as well. So again, that's always the best play. Gardevoir is going to come out, and what I can do is just Scald this thing if he wants to trick me, if he wants to try and Healing Wish. Healing Wish would be a good play. I think I'm just going to lock myself in the Roar. Pretty sure this is Scarf, right? I mean, Specs, excuse me. Look how much that Moonblast did to my Fortress. We'll see. Pretty sure he's Specs, though. Based on the damage he did. Of course, I could be wrong. but I'm pretty sure just based on that, yeah. Like, it did 61% to Fortress. That's a resist. I mean, Fortress, I'm physically defensive, so I wasn't expecting to take it that well, but Salamence is going to come out. I can go for Brave Bird. I don't live the Iron Tail. Oh, man. This is +1 Iron Tail now. Well, I have one play, and that's to go for Moonblast. So we do live. I mean, Florges does live one Banded Iron Tail anyway, so we can knock him out with that regardless. And that's the essential of Banded. That's the equivalent of Banded Iron Tail. The fact that he is +1 Scarf. And we can knock him out with the next Moonblast, and that'll be a good game. So, I mean, I was pretty confident that Florges will live anyway. I think it's a roll, though. It's a really, really scary roll. But Scarfments runs Jolly anyway, so it has to, because it needs to be faster than Hydreigon and things like that. So, let's see. Florges, UU, Defensive Combine. I think that's my set. Yeah. That's probably not my set. Pretty sure it's not my set, but I don't care. The important part is that we took that hit and we won the game by clicking Moonblast. Them hazards were so helpful in this game. Offensive Tentacruel was interesting to think about, but the fact that Haxorus obviously is not so frail. Haxorus isn't as frail as you think. I mean, when you're only 2 times weak to everything and you're not 4 times weak, you can take hits, even super effective hits. Like if that was a Garchomp, obviously Garchomp would have outsped, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Garchomp would have outsped, click that Earthquake. That, you know, that entire team would have been gone. If I was a Scarfchomp too, oof, I click Earthquake, ooh, everything gone. I sack one Mon when Salamence comes out, I come back in, I click Dragon Claw, goes down. You know, I don't even click Dragon Claw, I click Dual Chop. I don't even click Dual Chop, I click Dragon Breath, and I paralyze him as he gets full parried, and I 3 KO him. Anyway. Friends. Entei is such a threat. We're leading off with Swampert. It beats pretty much these two paired together and gets a Brox versus this. Unfortunately, he does have a Defogger and Salamence, or potential Defogger, but leads off the Heliolisk. I do not want to stay in at all. I'm going to go out to my Florges on either the Hyper Voice or any attack. As he goes for Grass Knot. That was a crit. Yum. I'm actually going to do is double back out into my Swampert. I thought... Oh, okay. Okay, I see you, bro. I see you. You're making plays out here. All right. So, I mean, I could have just U-turned right there. I mean, I could have just Moonblasted, got off 20%, but I didn't want to play with the burn, which is why I made the play I made. He's very weak to Haxorus, so I'm going right out to Haxorus right now. I'm going to Dragon Dance up. Salamence comes out. Nice, nice, nice. And I'm just going to Dragon Claw as he goes out into Florges. That's fine. I have Fortress to go into, and I have to keep up some momentum right now, so I have to go for Volt Switch. I can't let Entei come out. Or Cobalion, apparently. I mean, I take that. I could just go for Earthquake right here. If he wants to taunt me, that's fine. If he wants to go for close combat, that's fine. Besides that, Salamence is the always counter, all-around counter. I'm a Dragon Dance because there's no way he's dropping a Draco right here. Yeah, we'll make some plays outside of you, bro. You want to make some plays? We'll make some plays. I'm going to Earthquake this time, too. We do a nice amount of damage to the Florges. Again, I can't let Entei come out. I can't let really anything come out. I'm going to go for Spike, though. As Cobalion comes out, what I can do is just Rapid Spin away the hazards if he wants to go for them. I'm getting up my Spike. Wait, why would I not weaken Florges? Yeah, and then we can go for Rapid Spin right here. As he SDs. Eventually, you're going to have to go for the close combat to beat me. 1v1. So I'm going to sack this and allow you to close combat me. That way I can go for Brave Bird with my Crobat and knock you out. Yeah. I'll take this. So I think Bandit Brave Bird should be able to knock it out after those defense drops. He is going to go out to Helios. That will drop as well. That you ain't taking this, bro. Goodbye. So Helios is gone. Salamence is going to come out. I'm assuming he's just going to defog. We Moonblast right here. The Entei. Stupid Entei. How do we win this game? I think we just lose, so that's going to be a game. Yeah, I can't win this game. That double grass knot was a really nice play. But, I mean, he lost nothing by doubling, or by going out to Entei anyway, and clicking Sacred Fire. So the only reason I made that play was because, like I said, I didn't want to give him the opportunity to burn me, since my main and only answer to Entei loses to it once it burns me, which is why I want to try and be in and take him on. But definitely a good play on my opponent's part, so props to him. I couldn't win that. These Intimidators. Why? I like Fortress. He does have a Defogger, which is annoying. Salamence. I wish I had a Defogger on this team. I wish Crobat was banded Defog. I feel like it'll help it so much more. But at least Diancie, I'm gonna get up a Spike. I guess if he has HP Fire, I'll be fine. He doesn't seem to though. Goes out into his Salamence. I mean, Florius is always the best switching no matter what. Yeah, that's annoying. Just gonna Defog too. I'm gonna double out into my... No, I'm not gonna risk someone being crazy like the last guy. I'm just gonna go for Moonblast and drop him. Goes into Galgi. My Swampert can take it on. He's probably just gonna get up a T-Spike as he drops a Draco. Oh, nice. Even with the special attack drop, I tanked that. I definitely tanked that. Literally, Swampert's just here to get up rocks. If I weaken his Cavalier, I can win with DD. I need to burn it though, or Gyro Ball or something. Melodic does come out. Florius gets to start clicking Moonblast now. Scald does not burn me as well, so what I can do is just Moonblast right now. I don't know if he has Haze. But I'm going Refer Synthesis anyway. He does have Haze. Okay, so this is going to be a problem. I actually cannot beat this Mon. But he goes out to Scavalier, so that's great. Alright, so I need a little bit of damage on this thing. That way I can beat it 1v1 with my Haxorus. You see an SD. Oh, great. I don't have a fire move on my team. Amazing. So I'll just spike up and Scald. I don't have a fire move on my team. I can't touch him. So I have to go out into my Swampert and go for the Scald. Attempt to burn him. I guess Diancie could have Heal Bell if he wants to go that. He could be Rest Talk as well. But no, we fail to burn him, and I'm pretty sure we just lose to this Mon because I cannot kill it with any one of my Mons. Why? Okay. So thankfully, the game decided, you know what, we're not going to let you lose just yet. We're going to be able to knock him out. Let's get another crit on this Salamence too. Keep my hazards up. Taking that. We're going to go out to Fortress on the Diancie. And get up a nice spike right here. And if Salamence wants to roost, which it definitely can, get to go out into our Crobat, and now we get to click Cross Poison because it should 2-hit KO Diancie. Yeah. That's not a 2-hit KO in any regard. That was not a 2-hit KO, fam. I just say fam. So unfortunately, he's able to knock us out with that. But I can go out into my Haxorus now, and I have to play Dragon Claw. He's not going to risk me DDing up. Why does my Lodic 6-0 my team? Yeah, so he sacks the Salamence to the Dragon Claw. Good, so no more Intimidate for you. My Lodic 6-0 my team. Unfortunately. I have one play, and it's to go into this and go for the Aromatherapy. And I can just start Calm Minding up alongside this. Sludge Wave does so much damage. Holy crap. But I take the next one. We're actually gonna Moonblast right here on the Milotic switch because I have to do something to try and beat this guy. Why does this beat my team? Such an annoying Mon. So weak to this teal. What do I do versus this thing? Alright. We get this high critical hit ratio. That's what the hell we do. Go for Brave Bird. I don't care. I don't care if the answer comes out. And now we go on into your boy Beedrill and start jabbing things. Did he mess up? Why do you let me Brave Bird his Milotic? Especially if I have poison him and it doesn't beat him. So he decides to sack his Sceptile. I'm good with that. Goodbye. And what I can do is just U-turn out of there into my Florges. Back on the Beedrill on his I think I have to go back on the Beedrill on the Milotic switch, which is what I'm hoping he does right now, because he didn't necessarily have to. So he does make the Milotic switch nice. We can just Poison Jab. I have to go for Poison Jab. I don't have a play. I don't have another play, an alternative play, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Maybe Drone will actually knock you out. Hey, Beedrill! And we just Poison Jab you. Okay. Does Diancie knock out Haxorus and Moonblast? I'm pretty sure regular Diancie does. Diancie, let's just put RE tank, whatever. Haxorus. Four special attack EVs mean that I die. That's sick. That's amazing. Who's texting me? Regardless, I'm just gonna go for Earthquake. And I have one play right here, so Dragon Dance up. And then start critting. This thing took nothing. But he decided to throw away the game and not go. I guess he thought I had Outrage, which makes sense. But because Outrage would have 2 KO'd regardless, so that's going to be a good game. Alright, so that makes sense right there. Definitely Beedrill putting in some late game work. And yeah, we're just going to go for the nice, look for another game. Might as well. Alright, it made sense. If he thought I had Outrage, then that's why that play made sense. Otherwise, well, otherwise then I don't know why he made that play. But if he thought I had Outrage, then it made sense. So, I'll give that to him. I'll let him have that. Like I said, if he thought I had Outrage, then if any case, he probably should have Ice Beamed first instead of Recovered. But I don't know. This part of the ladder is tough, especially with this team. This team is so weak to Entei or Deblade, things like that. And I've been seeing those. You know what team isn't weak to Entei or Deblade, though? But you guys will hate for no reason, because even though when I play Stall, I play it very aggressively, this team isn't weak to Deblade or Entei. We got Quagsire. Oof. 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 He has the Blade. Great. I'm weak to it. Lead up with Swampert, and we scald the hell out of you, boy. We scald you right now on your rocks. We can hit for Beedrill too. I got a rocks. I don't expect them to roost when I can do the exact same amount twice. Gyarados does come out. We're gonna roar this thing as he subbed. Oh, that's even better for us. So now he's gonna take 50% upon entry. Phase him out into Snorlax. Have to go for Roar again. Fabio is going to come out. I'm not going to risk no HP Grass, so I'm going to go out to my Fortress. I don't knock him out Earthquake anyway. It's Fabio. Deblade has a really nice chance of winning, but and he's Flurry gone. I don't know. I've been thinking about using Poison Jab again on that Haxorus, because it definitely has been more helpful. Get up a Spike just in case he's cheeky. I let him Volt Switch on me. Like I couldn't go back into Swampert anyway. So the good thing is, Gligar is now very, very low as he goes out to Snorlax. And what I will do is, yeah, I'm gonna go out to Crobat and just click Brave Bird. I need to weaken this guy if I want to DD up with my Haxorus and win. I mean, I'm gonna die to return anyway, but we're gonna take him with me. He actually cursed up, so this is even better because I knock him out with the next Brave Bird. He can't switch out the Gligar. Gyarados is 2 KO'd. If he wants to go to Fabio, Fabio is a play he can make. But the good thing is he's in range of Swampert's Earthquake now, and he even sacks it, so he doesn't even bother switching around, which I'll take. Gligar, the Blade is gonna come out, not messing around with this monster. Going directly into Swampert on his SD, and we are clicking Scald. It's the only play I have. It prevents Gligar from coming in and roosting. It also knocks it out, obviously. And he chooses to go for Sassy. So I think he's not looking at the late game because he can definitely beat me with this, or could have. But we're going to keep Scalding right here because we're not going to Earthquake, allowing Gligar to want to come out. As Florges is going to come out, and probably just going to Aromatherapy, to be honest. I'm going to go for Roar. Hopefully phase him into like something like Gligar. That's great. I can't just go for Scald on his Roost. I mean, like, he's going to get it back, but I also do have that potential to burn him as well. And look how much this is doing. That's damage to me. I'm going to Roar on his... there's no way he stays in. He shouldn't stay in. He actually stayed in, which is why I'm glad I went for Scald. I'm glad I talked myself out of it, even though I was saying that there was no way he stayed in. We're going to keep Scalding right here as Florges is going to come out. The good thing is, if he has Wish, he may or may not have the Synthesis, so we can just phase him out a couple times. As we phase him into Gyarados, we're definitely going to Roar this monster out as well, not allowing it to get up a DD. Hopefully he doesn't flinch me. As he doesn't. As Florges, why do you come back out? I just phased you out for a reason. Again, Roar is always the play. I'm hoping to get the Blade at any given moment, but nope. Good thing is, if he Earthquakes me right now, I knock him out. And Gligar being gone opens up the door for my boy B-Drill. Gonna Roar. Alright, great. Let me get to bring out B-Drill right now. We get the jab stuff. Did he stay in? Why did he stay in? That's not gonna protect you. I mean, okay. No pun intended. The Blade is gonna come out. And I'm pretty sure we don't knock it out just yet. I'm gonna protect first. I don't expect him to SD. Now we knock him out the drill run. Goodbye. Hey, he didn't even Shadow Sneak us. That's great. That's more than great. Gyarados is going to come out. That will go down to the Poison Jab, even at -1. It's 266 attack. Adaptability boosted. If he switches out, he can't do anything. B-Drill putting in work in the late game. And he has Volt Switch, so I don't think he is an Agility variant. But even if he is, Florges is at full anyway and takes it on. All I got to do is sack the Crobat right here. Good boy. Oh god, he has Thunder Wave. Let me go out to B-Drill and click Jab. Which definitely kills. Not at -1. And thankfully, even though Fabio is a great mon, it doesn't have static like its pre-Megad form. Or unmegad form or whatever. And I think we're actually going to end it right here. So thank you everybody for watching. Definitely some interesting games. That Double Grass now was a really nice play on my opponent's part, so shout outs to him. But I don't know. I don't think I would have made that play just because I feel like going Entei and clicking Sacred Fire is kind of like a no drawback move. But each your own. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoy. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Cue the outro.